Welcome to Gobster's latest video. Remember that the following is his opinions and may offend you. If you are, no one cares. Now let's get to it.
Thank you, Arnie, and welcome you gorgeous mother truckers. So, it appears that we can definitely never, ever vote for the Conservatives again, because it's now been proven that the Conservatives and Labour hate this country. You see, thanks to a super injunction. Now, some people, I know the vast majority of you who watch this will probably know what a super injunction is, but if you don't, especially if you're from over the pond, a super injunction is imposed that no one can talk about whatever it is that's happened. But a super injunction is that powerful that you can't even talk about the existence of the super injunction. It is literally a thing that means that nothing ever happened. Nothing. Nada. Totally secret. So secret that even Parliament didn't know what had happened. And what has happened is, well, eventually the super injunction got removed. And it turns out that we were lied to, that we have allowed, and the thing is, the figures go all over the place. It's very hard to get the exact figure. I'm going to use 18,500 figure. That seems to be the one that's fairly common, but there are some estimates of 20-odd thousand, and some with their families up to 100,000 Afghans who worked for the British Army in Afghanistan. Well, I say worked. All they did was said they just had to say they worked for the British, and no one bothered to check. So they were just accepted. I mean, literally, no one bothered to check. So if you were in Afghanistan and you wanted to get out, you just have to email and say, I helped the British Army and I'm scared. And they go, yep, okay. I mean, it literally works out that, I think it works out that if you go on the sort of troop deployment to Afghanistan, it looked like there was one interpreter for every 3 soldiers, which of course there wasn't. But it's okay, because that's how it is. So the deal was done to illegally, and it has to be illegally because they hid it. They flew these Afghans over and moved them into this country and housed them. 18,000 of them, or up to 100,000 of them. And a minister came on and said just recently, Katie, I think it was Katie Ford maybe, I'm not 100% certain, but she came on and said, well, you see, we promised to look after the Afghanis, so working is an option. They don't have to if they don't want to, because we've promised we're going to look after them. I mean, we being the taxpayer, of course, who was completely and utterly oblivious to this thing actually happening / existing. So the other interesting fact is the fact that we all know now that since we've had our mass migration of people, that we've also had a massive increase in not only crime but sexual assaults and rapes against our children and our women. Now, guess which group has caused the most sexual assaults and rapes? Yeah, that's right, Afghanis. And this was all because of a leak from the MOD. So we had no choice but to house them, to bring them over. Well, we did have a choice, but they kind of knew that no one would go for it. It wouldn't fly. So they super injunctioned it and did it anyway without telling anyone. So we have a situation where our country was filled with people who have a propensity to sexually assault and rape people and didn't tell anyone. But now it's out. And now the Labour government are going, well, you know, it shouldn't have happened, and it happened under the Conservatives, which it did. But the Labour government are going, well, you know, it's not going to happen anymore. It's too late now. No, it's not going to happen with Afghans, just everybody else. You see, because they've signed this deal, haven't they? The one in, one out. Over 1,000 migrants have arrived since, I think it's 1,700 migrants have arrived since that. Have 1,700 people been deported in the same time span? Well, colour me shocked. No, of course not, because it's all bullshit. In any case, even if this plan, they want to get it working, it's got to go in front of the EU. And as I've mentioned before in another video, the EU are going, that can't happen. So it is literally, basically, bullshittery. It's a smokescreen, like everybody said it was. A bit like, you know, when they happen to film that dinghy being punctured. And everybody goes, see, they're stopping the boats in front of a conveniently placed film crew. And some people, well, a lot of sheep went, yay, they're stopping the boats. It's all set up. All set up. Everything's a setup. Everything is mirrors. And even that, we have this super injunction that's been lifted about these people from Afghanistan. So my big question is, which a lot of people go, well, we'll buy housing and this and that. My question is, how many more super injunctions are there? How many more have been surreptitiously brought into this country under the same kind of injunction? How many thousands, how many hundreds of thousands of people have been jetted into this country and hidden under super injunctions, and we don't know about it? So this migration number could be double that, and there's no official record of these people coming because they're protected by a super injunction. Labour lies to you, Conservative lies to you, and I'm very sorry to say, all bar Rupert Lowe, every single politician except Rupert in that house are traitors. Everyone who picks those boat people up in the middle of the channel and brings them here, you're traitors. Every hotel owner who sells their hotel out to house them, you're a traitor. Anyone who has anything to do with anything that goes on with migrants like that, you are traitors. And it is time we dealt with these traitors with the law that I have pinned to my X account, which unfortunately they've removed the death penalty, but they should all spend life in prison. Our country is being run by traitors. Our country is being run by people who have a sole determination to eliminate the English, the Scottish, the Welsh and the Irish, both northern and southern. They do not want the indigenous people here no more, and they're doing every dirty trick in the book to sell these countries out. There is no other way to describe them, but they are traitors. And it is about time we started to deal with our traitors. Because it's no good saying we want our country back. Don't beg for it. Don't want it. Take it. It's ours. No one else's. But of course, I'm sure somewhere along the line will go, well, that's incitement. No, it's not. I'm just saying you don't want something, you're going to take something back. But we are being betrayed massively. And it is time for you sheep, you silent people, to wake up to the fact that every single politician that you know, and I have to exclude Rupert Lowe from that, have sold us down the river. How much more will it take to wake you up? How many more thousands are being jetted in as we speak under super injunctions? How much more will you take before you do something? Any case, I'm done. Ways to support the channel down below. I shall look forward to seeing you in the next one. So you tell them what to do, Arnie.
Thank you for watching Gabs' latest video. If you enjoyed it, you could like and share. If you want to see more, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell. If YouTube doesn't delete it, you can try and let him know what you think in the comments section below. He will be back. Now, get to the chopper.